Nah, man, I'm ignoring I am ignoring that shit.
Hey,
That was dumb as
to
hell.
play follow the leader?
I just went out of bounds and died. What the fuck? What the fuck? Batman, what are you doing? Where did he go? He threw that motherfucker off the building. That's rude. That is not... That violates your everything. You lying sack of shit. 7 million-ish. But I'm pretty much done buying bullshit.
Things they got over there look bang tidy.
Oh shit, I'm back. Did this work? There it goes. Okay, good. I love it. So I want to try something. Along with continuing what I was doing earlier. Let's see, I was doing Switchglaive on the 3s. Right, and Maida was up next. Fun, fun, fun. Not at all, actually, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Manage soul cores. What do I have for the toxic slime? Enemy purified. That's actually not great. But I am curious. I wanna try specifically for Shinroku. We're gonna soul fuse this to make it brute. I really don't need to be shy about using my mortal souls there. Like, it's fine. It's gonna be okay. You know, which Guardian Soul was it that just natively has Lucky Drop, accessories? Because I remember there was one that I thought, you know, this is actually a pretty good one, except it forces this effect and I don't want it. But right now, I kind of want it. There it is. It's... Oh! Except that would put me on Feral. And plus, that would only be active while I'm actually using this Guardian Spirit. Nah. Anyway. $34. But yeah, the fire thing was actually really effective earlier. Like, more effective on Turtle Boy than I figured it would be. Especially in Tsuchigumo. That was actually genuinely, like, really surprising. So, I thought, what if I double up on Fire and Poison? Along with whatever else it is I'm doing. I'm guessing that there's a Kappa on top. Boop. So I could probably just start off most encounters by spitting poison at something. Except for this guy, he's a prick. Boop. That did not go far enough. Quit running around. Boop. Oh, I couldn't even tell what was going on there. What? 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 Rude ass. Maybe I should just stop at the fire, to be completely honest. I'm not sure that the poison's really helping, but I mean, we'll see. It is quick. Worst case scenario, I can use it, you know, I can just pop it at various things, or you know, I could even say, you know, fuck it, what about scenarios where wait. Boop. What about scenarios where fire is not doable? Oh, that sucked. You're kidding. That just barely went over his shoulder. I really don't like those guys. I don't know what it is about that guy in particular, but it's like his movement is just enough to fuck with everything. God damn it. Again, everybody just wants to fall off of... What? This is like the one thing that I would prefer didn't aim itself in weird ways. And yet, of course, why did it fire like 100 miles in the air? It's dumb. I was hoping that Brute Punch was gonna lay him out like that. And it did. It was just not early enough. What if instead of lightning, I went poison fire on this weapon? Like this weapon could just straight up be a poison weapon, and then fire could be my like side option. Then I wouldn't go Shinroku. I'd go, I don't even remember that one's name, the snake. Then I wouldn't. Then I could stay with Dweller. I don't imagine the snack. Like, I think it should be fine as far as the soul core capacity is concerned. And it wouldn't be hard to just make these weapons poison. Very, very, very easy project. Then I'd probably just skin them as wood. I don't know why, like in my brain, like the wooden weapons are poisonous. Okay, what was I doing back here? Wow, that guy got the cross up. I think I'm gonna try that. Like, I've done the lightning thing before, and like, it's not like it's bad. I don't dislike it. I've just done about as much of, like, it's boring. And then in that case... Wait, how does Shinroku... Shinroku has anima bonus electrified enemy, so that's why I'm not getting anything out of that. So, like, I thought Infernal Oni B was my elemental, but it turns out I'm doubling up by electrifying enemies. That's just not something I had... I wasn't taking that into account. Woo? And have some of that. Boop. See, I think the combo probably makes a bit more sense on, like, major bosses that have shitloads of HP. I don't even know why I did that. What is this, an Ongyoki? Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Suddenly my left arm decided that it was going to itch a lot. And, my ability to focus on literally anything that I was doing disappeared. That happens a lot when I'm playing Cook Serve Delicious, which makes playing that game really aggravating sometimes. That feel when you burst into flames and shower loot all over the place. So, Maida, I imagine I can set him on fire and poison him just fine. Look, I haven't really fucked around with fire all that much. So, let's pop these real quick. What kind of, like, fire options do we have, brute-wise, if any? Because, like, I know I'm talking about doing this. This doesn't have any... This doesn't have anything in, like, in the way of, anima bonuses. You know what'd be cool is if I could filter it to just brutes. Damage bonus, Emerita gauge, incur. That sounds interesting. Anima charge critical, sucks balls. Dispel elements, strong attack. I mean, like, it really depends on, like, what weapon are you using. And, like, does it require the strong attack to hit, or when you inflict damage, it requires the hit? Yokai ability damage brute going up, 18%. I'd really like something that has an anima bonus an anima charge of some kind. Something. Come on. Anima bonus water attack. Man, I mean, if that was part of the setup, then sure. So I didn't even see a brute that had anything to do with fire, man. So it looks like, yeah, I would have to go full snack. Let's see. Where's my boy shooting Doji? That's... Okay. So it'd straight up be a fire and poison setup for sure. Life drain on melee kill 50. Ooh. Ooh. Saucy. We're not switching to that yet. In fact, I'm gonna... Part of me is wondering like if I should bother to set this guy on fire or no. Like, poison really helped out right there. Because that guy is deeply irritating to fight. But, like, when you're... I gotta say, it helps me feel more patient when I'm seeing, like, constant ticks of, like, you know, boom, boom, boom. Just like he's constantly losing HP. So, like, progress is being done even when he's being a dickhead. Do I really want to make this change? Like, one of the reasons that the current setup works so well is because lightning slows enemies down, which makes them more brute able. Like, it's more likely that you're going to pop off with brute when enemies are slowed down. But what's more is that it also enables a completely different scenario, which is that, like, I'm getting shitloads of anima because I've got an Oni core that's giving me elemental bonus, but I also get element or anima bonus on enemies that are electrified. Yeah, well, one thing that we're definitely doing is we're definitely putting this back where that slime is. I liked the idea, But like, I think if I get a toxic slime with a better anima bonus, because like purified ain't it, bro. I need to get more toxic slimes. In fact, like this one's not even finished, so like I gotta stop dunking the ones that I find. And I'm starting to get the idea that toxic slimes are better at showing up, or like the soul cores are better at showing up if you beat them up by hand. Maybe I'm crazy in thinking that, but it seems that way. Anyways, the next boss is Nioh, but, you know, maybe we'll get lucky and it won't matter and I'll get my Takeminakata Yasakani right now. Oh, right. Hey. You know, I can't help but notice that those show up on guns, like, super often. Like I said, I'll look at all of these at some other. I say all of these. I'll look at the ones that matter some other time. So that's what I did today. Is before I went live, I did, you know, like a decent chunk of menuing that I would otherwise, like, you know, that I would avoid doing on stream. Because like here lately, particularly like the other day, I had somebody like I asked somebody for a weapon request, and then they requested dual swords, and I thought dual swords were set up, or maybe it was that I thought that it wouldn't take long to set them up. It ended up being like 20 fucking minutes. It was the worst. It took ages, and it's not their fault. That was totally 100% my fault. Auto life recovery, Amrita absorption. From what I understand, that's like 0.5% life recovery. In my case, it would be at basically at all times, but 0.5%? I don't know, man. That feels maybe possibly not important. Yeah, what's up, Tess? Hopefully I'm well. Well, I mean, earlier I had a pretty nasty headache, as is suggested in the title. How are you doing, beautiful? Hope that my country's dumb, shitty, awful president's threats to invade Canada aren't bringing you down. God, what a fucking moron. You alright? That's good. That's the sentiment that I want to hear. Bro, I want to get out of this fucking dumbass country so bad. Like every time that I'm like, every time that I express that I want to leave this dipshit country because it's horrible over here. I, like, blink twice, and it gets worse. Fucking hell. Oh, come on! Get shit on. I totally shot that guy. You saw it. It happened. Okay. Somebody noticed me. But yeah, I hate it here. Cool, I killed it just in time. It's no wonder I'm like, you know, delving into video games as much as I possibly can. Yeah. I can't see. We'll get rid of the enemies in this room real quick. Or the targeting can fuck me a bunch. That's good too, I guess. No. No blowing me up allowed. Oh no, the Epon knows I'm here. What'll I do? I didn't mean to... Well, that worked out, actually. I'll get to that soul core eventually. I'm not worried about it. God damn, you fucking piss bitch. Those are words. I'm sure of it. Where's the music, bro? Like... Oh, it's one of these Donkey Kong Country tracks. These are overwhelmingly, like, just... So many of them are way too quiet. Like, the overwhelming majority is just... They need to be replaced. Oh. I'm not worried about that. Why did he slide out of the corner? That was too soon. Boop. Of course. I think I'm getting to a point to where I'm just about speedrunning this particular map anyway. I really, really hate that. You're back. Watch me play a game. It's happy that I did the same one. And now it's saying goodbye. And then it gave me stuff. See, this game has cute stuff in it, so now you specifically are like honor bound to play it. How did that happen? Honestly, I don't think that you would enjoy this game very much. It's very complicated and very punishing, and yeah, I don't think it's your speed at all. Not to say that I don't think that you're capable of it. You're definitely capable of it. However, you wouldn't like it. It's very stressful. Apparently I left this behind. God, I know exactly what else I missed. This sucks. I hate everything. I'm curious about something. No, that didn't work. Never mind. Every so often, when I use the sake, it will, like, I don't know, it'll let me run while using it, but the sake also just randomly cancels itself, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that item. It freaks me out. Can't see shit. Thanks, game. Have some of this. Wait, there's still something up there? What the fuck, man? What am I missing? There's a box that it's above me. Where is it above me? It's over where the Suiki is. This sucks. Is this track really, like, this silent for this long? Okay, that's got to go. We're sitting here listening to nothing, man. So, hold on. I can fix that in Audacity, so I'll just do that later. Also, I can be your video game music DJ. Because good lord, do I have lots of it. Okay. Surely we're done in this stupid building now. Now, about that, like, stressful part that I was talking about. What we're about to fight is called the Itsumade. In Japanese lore, Itsumade, it was a large bird that, well, a large bird yokai that showed up in the middle of plague times. It was a harbinger of death, and its name its name literally means, when will it end? And brother, do I understand that sentiment. Or will it ever end, or something like that. Dude, yokai lore is sick. I fucked up. I don't even know what I'm stuck on. That's not the stance I thought I was in. Good luck with Scary Bird. Scary Bird is dead. Go have dinner for sure. Dinner sounds good. What time is it? Wait, it's 4 o'clock. What the hell you doing having dinner in the middle of the day? I said as though I remembered what time zone you're in. That's the day middle, silly. It's really not. Hmm. I'm allowed to be... Why did you notice me all the way the hell over there, dude? What? Yep, my sake just canceled itself. Why? I don't know. It seems to happen an awful lot, specifically in this area, and I'm not a fan. It does not please me when it happens. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's gonna get me. Impaled! Shut your face. Very, very irritating. And it's another bird. Not at the game. Bah! Hey. I mean, I feel alright. I'm fine. Wait, what? Oh, I think I left the one behind Itsumade. Yeah, thankfully the one that I left behind is right over here. Not a problem. I never remember where the thing is. What are my... Okay, it's 55. Yeah, I wonder what you're gonna think when I start getting back into like God Hand speedrunning. Like here the other day I did a few bad attempts that did not result in PBs. Oh hey, the boss is Nioh, so let's not use lightning on it. That's not brute, turns out. Have some bird. What? Suck my balls, game! Yeah, still not brute. It ain't brute, dumbass. One of these days I'll remember which is which. You know what's funny? Before I went like full time into the paralysis thing, I never had these moments where I just didn't know which one was brute, and I think back then I was going brute feral. But whatever. At one point, I knew which was which, and now I'm an idiot. Fucking hell. God damn it. So many things in the menu. And before this is... I completely forgot. So I was going to say in before this is completely useless, but turns out I completely forgot. So never mind, I guess. It was completely useless, but not for the reason I expected. Well, that game right there is a good time. Sometimes it's total bullshit, but for the most part, it's a good time. I'm gonna double check one last time. Seto Nasu, not useful. Ah, what the fuck, dude? That was the wrongest button to button. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's the name of the track, but it's not the name of the area. I don't know why, like, my brain did not even, like, comprehend the possibility that maybe we're talking about the, the music. I see my brain fog is still around. But yeah, Binding of Isaac, like, it's weird, because there's... Like, I think that the reason that with Rebirth they decided for the tracks to have actual proper names instead of, like, being named after the area that they're in is because most of them are in multiple areas. I think this might... I think the first time you would encounter this track, it might be in the depths. But, to be fair, I haven't played The Binding of Isaac in 3 or 4 centuries. I have not seen that game since the Yester Moon. Yeah, it's been a very, very, very long time. In fact, I'll tell you this: when the Repentance DLC came out, I think I played it for like maybe 2 hours. I bought the DLC the first day, played it for like almost no time at all, really. Let's be real, and I bounced right off of it. Which isn't to say that I thought the DLC was bad. I think at that point I had just like... Look, man, I've played a lot of fucking Binding of Isaac. And by the time that DLC dropped, I think I was just sort of sick of the game in general. You just don't have the patience? That's totally fair. Like, that kind of game, like, the reason that game is good is because of the replayability of it. It's one of those things where it's like, if you're not, like, hyped by the idea of it being almost infinitely replayable, then it's not gonna be for you. Eat shit, Fuki. Get Fukied. I'm clever. God, I miss Museka so much. Someone gift me a Museka arcade machine, I deserve it. Even though I said machine instead of machine. I promise, Zen has been a good boy. Oh my god, you're kidding! Why? The camera fucked me so bad. I go to jump back. He hops to the side. My jump back goes off a cliff. Fuck you. There's nothing I could have done to prevent that. Speaking about having the patience, now I'm good and fucking annoyed. Tesso. What about him? If you're talking about the Soul Core, he literally does not cause damage. Get out of here, you bitch. Oh, fighting him? Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's funny to me to see other people talk about, like, oh, I'm almost to the point to where I can consistently get the Mystic buffs on Switchglaive, and I'm sitting like, what do you mean almost? It's fucking easy, bro. What? Dude, Underworld Soldier, you don't even need to, like, mess with his horn. If you get him in the right position with Reaper or Water Sword, or, well, hell, even Sword's basic low stance attack, you just swing at him repeatedly, and he'll stagger until he dies. He doesn't really fight back. If you let him have any breathing room, he'll get some super armor by doing attacks and whatnot, but yeah, he's a fucking wiener. I genuinely don't know why they put him together the way that they did. There's a red Yasukani. I also think that they fucked up Kinky too, because with One Eye Oni, when he recovers, he does that little hop, right? And when he lands, there's a hitbox. Kinky doesn't have a hitbox when he does the exact same thing, but there's no hitbox. So, for One Eye Oni, you actually have to back off. But for Kinky, you can just hang out around his feet and keep wailing on him. I don't know why they did that. That was really dumb. To be fair, Ongyoki is an asshole, and I hate him a lot. So maybe it was like a trade-off? Later, buddy. Oh wow, not later. I genuinely thought he was going. I mean, Namahage is no pushover in the first game. Like, he'll fuck your shit up. But in this one... Then again, I think the biggest reason for that is that in Nioh 1, the only down that you get from a yokai is when you break their horn. Once they stand up, it's a completely different scenario. Whoa! Of all fucking things to completely screw me on that burst counter, I got bullied by an Oni B. I mean, like, you can still empty their key and then wail on them until they recover, but yeah, it's a completely different story. There's definitely some guys in this one that, like, if they still operated under those rules, they'd be nasty. But, you know, like, if you took the same rules that we have here and put them in the first game, there's a decent number of yokai that are currently very threatening, wouldn't be that threatening anymore. Well, this, hey, what are you doing? What? Yeah, or both. Bro, this guy refuses to die. And now he's just hanging out. That was extremely shit. Like, I don't think Ippon is that broken. In my research, when I was comparing all the soul cores, he's actually kind of mid-tier. The only thing that really makes him kind of egregiously buff is that it's a giant hit that comes from above. And because of that, he has a really, 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 really high likelihood of breaking horns. But aside from that, the only thing he really has going is that he interrupts attacks, but a lot of cores do that. Thing is... Hold on. Get out of here. Ippon's cost is really, really high. Not as attunement, but like to cast him is really high. I think, was it 7? I think it's 7. My brain wants to say 7. And like, you could do better. Like, Fuki and Kanaki Jiji do the same amount of key damage. Well, I'll tell you, like, one soul core that I've seen be used as a really serious crutch is Wheel Monk. Like, honestly, if I was gonna say which is more powerful, Ippon or Dweller, I'd say Dweller. Mostly just for the fact that you can cast him over and over and over and over. Yeah, Brute's Raw Punch is ridiculously good against the right enemies. All the Yoki variants, Enki and Kirioki. Though it's less likely to just easily break their horns, it definitely can. Really? You didn't notice that? Let's see. Sometimes it'll reach Namahage. It'll punch the, I can never remember his name. DLC Birdman. Benkei's master. You can punch his feet when he's up on his perch with just the brute raw punch. Aberrant soldiers. Oh, I hate this guy. Come on. There's a wall here, guy. Yep, there's still a wall there. Oh, hey, look! You figured it out! Why didn't it let me block literally any of that? No. 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 I really hate that. If you mistime that transfer, then they'll block your high guard. Or not your high guard, but your high stance. But yeah, raw brute punch is just absurd. It shouldn't be nearly as good as it is. But it is, so I use it. Stop trying to fall, I hate this. Oh hey, speaking of yokai whose horns you can punch off. Hey, hey, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Yamanba's such a wiener. It's so funny. Yamanba's definitely a glass cannon. Oh wow. I was just straight up stuck. It's a granny. I mean, low, relatively speaking, if you're at the level that you're supposed to be on Yamanba, then she should, like, realistically, she should two-shot you. What? Where are my presents? That's bullshit. I was like, Yamanba's damage is supposed to be quite high. While she's also just super easy to push around. But then again, she's also like a relatively early game enemy, so she sort of should be not terrible. Oh no, yeah, now you shouldn't have any problem at all. You know what I should try doing? I should try remembering that this is not brute. Hey, look what happens when you remember that it's not brute. That was way too early, and yet it worked out. Have some bird. I just don't enjoy, like, I don't feel like the game is balanced at all once you get a relatively high Stone of Penance. It feels, I don't know, it's not fun. Like I said, like, I want the game to have, like, a relative amount of resistance. Not too high, not too low, because I like to treat it like a brawler. Once you treat it like a game where it's like, oh, if the enemy blinks at me funny, I'll just fall over dead. That's not fun. That's boring. That gets very boring very quick. Because it's not like most enemies are difficult to deal with if you just are a dodgy player. If you spend all of your time dodging and running away, it's not that bad. But I don't want to play that way. That sucks. Yeah, I don't like Souls games for the most part. I didn't hate the first one, but like, man, that style of design is just not fun. Yeah, I'm not worried about key recovery. I'm almost certain I already have one of those. Oh, wow. Like, I've already done my Stone of Penance thing, and I just don't want to do it again. Wow, I got another Izanagi's. It's so hilarious to me that, like, once I decide I'm not interested in a certain set anymore, it just, suddenly the game just can't wait to give me good shit for that set. Like, I used to run Izanagi Nanigi. Now, I really don't care about Izanagi. Like, see this right here? This Ninigi's Grace? Once I decided I didn't want Ninigi accessories anymore, boom. This game hates me. And that's that. Wait, hold on. Shit. Newest. I just start, like, flying through it like I don't have a system or anything. You're salty with it? Why is that? Like, I think about switching away from it sometimes too, because like as nice as it is to be able to deflect projectiles, I also, I don't know, it's not something I ever need to do. It's just something that I like to do sometimes. But like, yeah, a Magatama for like Anima Charge Unscathed or something sounds probably better. But the Yasakani Magatama, that I want absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And like, what happened to accessories sometimes just having the deflection aspect to it, like in the first game? In Nioh 1, it was extremely uncommon, but every so often you'd pick up a random accessory that just could deflect projectiles. Once you got to Way of the Nioh, of course. But still, like, what happened to that shit? I would very much like that back. Right, I forgot about that. Huh. Man, Nioh 1 definitely had some ideas. Alright, the next boss is Honda. I hate Honda. He's a dipshit. I'll tell you how I really feel in the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Yo, I'm not that terribly far away from just being done with focus points. It's like what I really want when I do actually try to get a decent Scroll of the Damned, what I want is Path of the Ravenous. Because, like, of every other path, right, you can get all kinds of different paths, but, like, they all are a double-edged sword. They're all, like, here's something for a drawback. And, like, but, like, Path of the Ravenous is basically the kind of setup that I have now, except just that one aspect is way better than what I've got going on right now. And the only trade I have to give it is Amrita that I no longer need. That seems like a pretty fucking good trade. I'm okay with that. But man, what are the odds of, like, getting the correct path on a scroll that has the aspects that I want? It's gonna be a bitch. I don't even know if I'm down for that grind. Plus, of course, I have to get to the depths on this file, which, I mean, that shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, not difficult, but I mean, like, time-consuming. It shouldn't take too long. Yeah. I do, at the very least, know what I'm doing, so that helps for sure. That was way more work than it should have been because I accidentally used the Oni Bee. Whoops, that was supposed to be a Dweller. Man, this playlist really likes Kent. I don't. The character. This track is fine. Man, Dead Rising sounds really fun right now. I swear, in some cases I can't make the targeting and not lock on the stuff that I don't want, and then other times it's like, nah, you don't get to target this thing that you want. Good, he noticed me. Come at me, bitch. Yeah. This game's got a lot of trolly-ass behavior. I still find it funny that you can light those with shooting Doji. Purple? No. No purple. Yeah. Oh, I know. Like I said, I was running paralysis for a very long time. And, really, your only like rational option for a guardian spirit if you're running paralysis is to run the spider alongside whatever else. So I was running Feral Phantom with Ho and I can never remember the fucking spider's name, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh no, the Skellyman knows where I am. Okay. I genuinely don't understand why they decided that your lock-on to Mujina's should last after it's been taken down. Well, this is shit. Well, you know what, like, genuinely pisses me off the most about situations like that is, like, you and I, if we're hit in the middle of Key Zero, it doesn't matter if you have super armor on what you're doing or not. You get knocked out of it, you get winded. That's how it should work. For all of the other human enemies, that is not how it works. If they have super armor at the time, they do not get winded. And that is bullshit. I genuinely hate that. It's one of the things I hate the most about this game. What the fuck, man? Get off of me. Come on. A lot of color around here, bro. That purple guy right here, red guy over there. I realize how, like, out of context that could have sounded racist as hell. But see that there's a lot of color around here. Fuck. I promise I'm not a terrible person. Ah! He immediately went for the same shit. And now he's dead. Get fucked, nerd. Oh, this track is so good. Okay, so Honda runs electric, but I do know it's easier to brute him on his burst counters than it is to Phantom. Plus, I can... Ooh, what I can do is I can... Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Oni B to set him on fire. We're going to run fire strats on this guy. That sounds like a plan. It's very plan-like. I just think it'll be better than what I was doing. Which was to suck a bunch and not win, and I'm kidding, I would still win, but still, I hate this guy a bunch. I can't believe I forgot my, no lightning stuff. I really hate his I stepped a half an inch away from you and got a shitload of iframes. Oh, and I also teleport lunged you at the same time. Like, I'm sure that, like, the top of the top players knows exactly how that works. Goginka Hammer. I don't know. Keep in mind that hammers do 20% more key damage and 20% less damage. I prefer hammers because I love key damage. Critical Emrita. That shit is not interesting. Get that out of here. That's what I'm talking about. That melee damage versus electrified enemy. That's what we want. That's what a Thunderstorm Oni B should have. Okay, what we got? I'm pretty sure that that's not useful. No, yeah, fire is pretty useful this time around. I mean, like, you know, with a nice Oni B setup, you don't have to be, like, locked into any one particular thing. Like, if you run fire, you could always Maelstrom Oni B so that you can run water in case you run into an Enra. But, the main thing that attracted me to using Corruption or Purity to begin with was because I can never remember his name. The Birdman boss with the flute in the DLC is pretty much immune to everything except for Corruption and Purity. If it weren't for that, I don't think I ever would have, like, thought about doing it in earnest. That was genuinely a new grace for my Yatamira collection. I don't see Marishi anywhere else. No. Interesting. Is anything else? No. Yo, this grind kind of sucks, though. I'm not gonna lie. What else do we got? Man. Yeah, you know, the Daughter of Hammer, I genuinely don't understand why it's corruption. Like, it seems like such a weird choice, but you know it's an even weirder choice is the Torch Spear being Purify. Why the hell isn't that fire? It's literally a pokey stick that's hot. Like, the fuck? Like, somebody needs to explain that shit to me. It don't make any sense. There's like several weapons in this game that like I genuinely don't know why they made them the elements that they are. Or like, what's hilarious to me is how, like, I don't remember which weapon it is, but there's something that's like, it's like a fire weapon that has increased damage versus corruption or something like that. There's one that's like it has an innate ability to do one element and then a bonus to not that element. And why? For what? Like, I realize that you could do stuff to cross things up, but Jesus, that feels so like the level of dependency that requires. I'm not a fan. For real. Anyways, the boss on this floor is Lightning Gods of Yomi, which thankfully really isn't that bad of a fight. Like, Lightning Gods of Yomi is one of those fights I notice a lot of people, like, I think people fuck it up more because they're nervous about it, or because they're afraid of the boss. Not so much because the boss is actually hard. I don't even fear getting slowed down. Again, it's one of those things where if you just get used to it, it's really not that bad. I know what you're trying to do, dickhead. Drink the sake. What, to protect yourself against the slowdown of lightning? You could just get lightning stop talismans. That'll do everything that you need it to do. Go away, spider. Nobody likes you. Fair enough, I guess. Stop it. I hate how much HP this guy has. By the way, the only reason he's getting this treatment right here is because he had the audacity to interrupt my normal with a fucking Sword of Discernment. Annoying dipshit is what that guy is. Nope. You bitch. I wonder if I'm making Tess upset by like not moments ago. I showed her how cute the little Mujina minigame is, and since then I've been just murdering them. What? What? Okay. Switch is at 57. We're not too far from maxing it out. Which is yet another number I don't understand. Why 60? I don't know, man. Some of these maxes is like, their thought process was, oops. Not brute. Bird. God damn it. Bird. This should. Oh, come on. That was some absolute dog shit. No offense to any actual canine poo-poo platters that might be offended by that statement. Because, man... Get shit on. That sucked. The worst part is when you deplete their key, and I go for Tadade Moke, and even though it very, very clearly brings their key to 0, they just shrug it off and they're like, oh, I'll transition now. Kiss my ass, video game. That's an unfortunate anima bonus. But it's a, you know, it's a good thing that this is not a good soul core anyway. Anima bonus inflict ailment. I still really haven't tried that out, but I mean, that would mean that if I cast this core and it sets something on fire, I immediately get an anima bonus. So I'll look at it at some point. I'm almost certain that I have that. I did not have that. Are you serious? I had one of the Asakani variety, so I guess if I wanted to go all fire, I could. Really? That's crazy. Let's suffer through some multiplayer. Name a weapon, any weapon. Do it, 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 do it! Okay. We can do that. First, I just need to find my my equips. Yes. I believe the other one's a lightning. Yes. You don't get to determine what skills I use. Phooey to that. Ooh, you know what I just realized? Neither of these are remodeled. We can fix that real quick. That'll take all of like a few seconds. So's your face. There's always time to change your weapon recommendation. Oh, no, there's not. Darn. Maybe next time. I don't even remember what this is. Calamity's Pulse. Eat shit. Snack down. Speaking of Shuten Doji, oh right, this guy is here. Oh shit, I might die. Yep. I wasn't paying any attention at all. I straight up went, like, autopilot. Yeah, neither of those are any good. Yeah, it's weird how Yasha and Suiki in particular will sometimes they'll chase you forever. Sometimes like it doesn't matter how far you get away, some of them will never stop chasing you. I mean, are we ready to go? It looks like we're ready to go. They were ready to go. Well, that sucks. I waited. I give them time to do their thing. I didn't wait the first time though, and I should have, but like I did the grapple the first time because I was essentially out of anima, and I get a pretty chunky purple bar for doing grapples. That's probably the worst thing about my Dweller setup is that Dweller has a native anima bonus for grapple. And while Dweller is probably the most versatile core in the game, but the fact that it's locked to an anima bonus for grapple isn't the best. It'd be really nice if I could get like a Dweller with like an Emerald absorption or elemental damage anima bonus. Those would be pretty fucking great. It's like the best thing about Dweller is that I can cast Dweller and then force enemies to react to him, and while Dweller is still going, I can start popping off with a charge attack of some kind. And the biggest thing about like all of the utility that you can get out of Dweller, the fact that he's a 3 cast is chef's kiss. It's delicious. Alright, we did a little bit of shitty weapon, now let's do a little bit of good weapon. There's no people. Well, I know what the next mission is, so... Against all comers. Like, genuinely, though, Dweller is really, 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 really fucking good. How did I not get hit right there? Whoa. That was not an intentional setup, but I'm really glad it happened. Ah, bad timing. Are you shitting me? Go down, bitch. I wish that this phase wasn't a thing. Like, I don't give a shit about this. I'd rather this wasn't a thing. No need to get fancy. Excuse me, sir. Granny and I were just having a conversation, alright? Frankly, it's none of your business. Well, I mean, we discussed before, like Grandmaster was a thing in the first game. Is basically the same shit. Bruh. Get shit on. You whacked me, and I didn't even swing at you. I swung away from you. Hmm. Okay, I guess don't do anything I'm telling you to do. Just stand around like an asshole. That was really interesting. It was super fun how, like, I was pushing buttons and nothing happened. I don't agree. I don't agree. This guy's just making up his own fucking rules right now. I... Getting a little fucking annoyed, not gonna lie. This wave's been a whole lot of the game just doing whatever the hell it wants instead of following any of my instructions. What do we have for sword? 55? Of course. Some dickhead with a gun. That sounds like a bad time. I'm sorry to hear that. Just in general. Why did their projectiles go like 1,000 miles an hour? Sit down. Yeah, you can't do that forever. That's fair. So that could have gone way better. Okay. I feel like this is another situation where I really should be using Brute no matter what. This should be over. Yeah. See how fucking good Dweller can be, bruh? I don't remember if you can be electrified or not. Fucking grabs, bruh. No. That should be it. Gotta love me some fucking Dweller, dude. It's over! It might not be over! It's over! Oh, get shit on. Oh yeah, it's this guy. Speaking of Magasu, is that enemy even in this mission? I'm not even sure that there's a Magasu in this mission. That's fucking weird. This game is so weird. Hey, you don't need to do that. Sir, you're not fighting, you're trolling. Speaking of... Alright, bro! Bro, what the hell? Yo, Benkei just got fucking annihilated because of that Berserk. I genuinely might start running to Peppo. Alright, that was cute. Now, cease to be alive, please. Uh-oh. Bruh. Eat shit. I do believe it's a Takamaru now. Or maybe, no, that's the end of this wave, and then it's a Takamaru, and then Otakamaru. And then it's William, and that part's lame. I guessed wrong. Okay. Wow. You fucking what, me? That was next level horseshit. Dude, the fact that, like, even his clones are like, fuck off, I'm gonna dodge forever. That is deeply, deeply annoying. Eat shit, Fuki. Now I'm pretty sure it's a Takamaru and a Takamaru. Yeah. Not what I meant to do, but whatever, I'll take it. Oh, right, he has a return on that. Nice whiff, buddy. Bird. Bird. Eat shit. What is what? I mean, it's a multiplayer mode where, like, I mean, the game does a pretty good job of explaining itself. Oh no, I'm just playing the stage, bro. Nothing special. And it's over! No, yeah, it was just the mission. It wasn't... Like, I've done solo expedition stuff before, and it can be fun, but... It's weird, because if you're doing a solo expedition, you're still playing online, even if you're not with anybody. And the internet here can actually be quite fickle, so I'd really hate to, like... not finish a mission just because the internet here decided that I can go straight to hell, you know? If the stream goes down, that sucks, but if the mission just randomly ends, like especially on Against All Comers, could you imagine? Like I get to the second Otekamaru and then the internet just fucks off and it kicks me out. Bruh. Interesting. Anima bonus final blow. Yo, what's up, babe? You done? Nah. I don't need nothing. I just need my bike. Right, this is what I was gonna do. That means that the stream is basically over. Alright, that was there. We'll look at you later. Apparently, I forgot to check some shit earlier. Oh, faster key recovery. I mean, that 1% ain't shit. Never mind. Now I don't even remember what I was in here to look at, man. Gozuki, that's what. It's not useful. But yeah, I'll see you soon, Stinky. No spend. We gotta move soon. We need to try to not spend. Shall we? She is right though, I stink. So smelly. Aside from that, I'm pretty sure that all of this stuff is... Yeah, all of this is... Well... We did get WoW. Okay. Unfortunately, none of that is actually useful. Yeah, you too. I'll see you soon. Now this stuff I still check before I get rid of it, because you never know, I might get the star stuff that I want on some random throwaway. Huh. Not that time though. Alright, yeah, that was just a giant pile of things to disassemble. Alright. That was fun, guys. I'm gonna bounce. Man, I can't wait until, like, the seasons change again and I get to go to more places, take more really, really good photos. I love doing photography, bro. Like, I do. I got a nice camera right over there, specifically for that very task. Anyways, let's see who we got. Do we got anybody? Probably not. Nah, not really. I'd love to be on your job. Oh yeah? What's that? Cruise lines? I mean, like, there's ferries to go from place to place over here, and you can get pretty good pictures from that. But I feel like views from the water, there's only so much different water, you know, from in terms of just like viewing it from the top. Water starts to look like water after a while. I mean, like, I'm sure that you probably get an amount of time in various locations, yeah? But I mean, I don't know. I don't even have a passport, bro. I wish I did, but I do not. Sometimes half a day? Interesting. What the fuck you want, phone? Okay. Anyway, yep, that's it. So, have a good one, man. Take care. Things are bang tidy. What the oh my god! What is this game tonight? Alright. Okay, you know what? Let's have some fun, Claw Man. Hello? Did I break him? I did. He is broken. Oh my god. Oh wow, he will. I fixed him. You've been fixed. Now let's fight. Why is he trying so hard to go back? What a jackass.